future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Vershawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday sales event is now underway with unbelievably low interest rates and huge discounts on both our new and pre-owned inventory. Right now, we're offering 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. These are the absolute biggest discounts of the year. You heard right, 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. So please stop on in or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit must trade in Costco.
It's that magical time of year, but amidst the festivities, you should celebrate your health too. With all the delicious treats and holiday cheer, it's easy to let healthy habits slip. But just a few simple choices can help you enjoy the season without the stress of extra pounds. Make time for physical activity, eat in moderation, and focus on your well-being. Search Chronic Disease Nebraska to learn more. Paid for by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn, he'll get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley,
who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppell Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the Captain Show, 93.7. The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio is about to begin. I'm the black shirt, Terrell Farley, and I'm with Bart, and I'm with
the Captain.
Oh, yeah. On time like wine.
The slick captain, the slick. Friday slippery mess captain, the sliding on ice captain, my body sore captain, I got to go save my daughter, Captain. Well, in saving her, I got to save myself. Guys, it was a wintry, slick mess on Friday in Omaha, Nebraska. Multiple cars banged up. My daughter involved in a pileup. The captain was on his way trying to brave it in a 4x4. It didn't work out too well for me in that 4x4 because I start sliding. And all I could think about is if I start sliding on ice, can it stop me in a 3,000-pound bomb? Absolutely not. So I decided to get out and brave it. I dressed for the weather, icy rain, and I slipped and slid all the way home. But my vehicle did not sustain any damage. I cannot say that for, I don't know, a couple hundred accidents I walked by. Maybe 500 cars stalled out or just sitting there because they don't want to move because it's dangerous. Here's what I want to tell you. Safety tip of the week. Doesn't matter if you're in a 4x2, 2x2, 4x4, 8x8 Sherman tank. You don't win against ice. You lose. You take your chances on your foot. Just make sure you're sure-footed because you can fall and break your neck as well. A couple people broke their collarbone. Just saying, be careful, man. Be careful. Where was the salt trucks? Where was the brine trucks before this hit? Did Lincoln get any type of ice like this?
No. Well, the man lied to us.
I mean, this was, I don't know if I've ever seen it this bad before, where it hit that quick and it got that slick, and more people wanted to try to brave it and drive through it than I've ever seen in my life. But you know what? Shout out to the new car dealers and the used car dealers. We are in business in Omaha, baby.
Did you slip yourself? Not in the car, but just slip out walking?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
But here's what I figured out after 30 minutes of walking. I walked for 15 minutes. I stopped in like an underground railroad house. I just knocked on the door. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, I need help. They let me in, took a break, warmed up. Then I had another 15 minutes home. So I figured out on my way, slipping and sliding home, yeah, it's cool to walk in the grass, but it's easier if you kind of slalom your way. When you slalom, it's fun, and I like to slip and slide, so it was a good time. I wish I had a sled, one of those plastic sleds. It would have been good. Just don't know how I would stop.
Yeah, I remember. I think I fell last winter, and I don't recover the same as I used to. Seemed like that hurt more than it used to.
Well, funny story. One time we did have this type of ice storm in Lincoln, and I had just blew my knee out. And so I'm walking, I got crutches, and my son's with me. He's probably 12, 13 at the time. I get out the truck, crutches go flying, I go flying, re-injure my knee. I'm underneath the truck. My son jumps out the truck. Dad! He runs around the truck. Guess what he does? Slides right underneath the truck with me. Oh, it was bad. So I am 0 against the ice. I can't say I won, but it was fun. It's just my ice story. Anyway, let's get to some games before we get to some other interesting, because there's all type of news today. Not a Meltdown Monday, by the way.
Yeah, well, we only picked 3 games over the weekend. Army and Navy. Army was expected to win this one, so we all picked it, and that did not happen. So that did not help a lot of us. But Jackson State did end up winning, so myself and Rashawn picked that one, and Terrell did not. But then we all picked South Alabama, who won. So Rashawn, myself, we went 2-1. Terrell went 1-2.
Don't hear him talking much.
Well, I'm not worried about you. Like I said, you're still 6 games behind me. So
it's a lot of bowl games.
Look, man, I'm not worried about you. Okay.
There's a lot of bowl games.
You're the last person on my mind worried about picking football games. Okay. All right.
There's a lot of games left. There's probably what,
make
40
sure
games.
Make sure you
I can come back
100 victories first.
So there's 10 games this week. So
yeah,
can make another move.
Do we got the 10 ready to go, or we need to wait?
We got
there's games tomorrow.
There's
games tomorrow.
We'll get it ready tomorrow.
That's why I didn't know if you guys wanted to pick them all at once or wait till, just day by day, because tomorrow there's a game, then Wednesday there's a game, and then, by the weekend there's several games.
Yeah, who plays tomorrow? Who plays tomorrow? Let's pick tomorrow right now.
No.
Who plays tomorrow, Bob?
Let me pull it up. It's not the most exciting bowls that are starting, but it is a bowl game.
I mean, it's a bowl game. Can I get a dub? We got to pick every bowl game. I'm not letting you guys off the hook. So you
Memphis versus West Virginia.
Perfect. Yeah. Who you taking, Terrell?
Memphis. That's obvious.
Who you taking?
It's interesting. West Virginia's obviously got their new coach coming back in, new old coach, Rich Rod. He's not going to help coach this game, so definitely leaning toward Memphis in that case. But yeah, I've got enough. I got some time to play with. I might go West Virginia.
Ooh, I almost want to go with you, Bach, but I got to get a game up on you too, so I'm gonna go Memphis.
Memphis 10-2, ranked number 25.
That don't mean anything. 11-1 Army against this 9-2 Navy, and we lost, so it means nothing. Rank means nothing right now. This is bowl game time. Everybody pretty much should be evenly matched. Should be. Let me ask you a question. How do you recover? What do you say to 35 players on your football team getting into the portal? It's New Mexico. It's a problem. What do you say to that? 35 players. Now, I get it, but that's 35 scholarship players in the portal. What do you guys say to that?
Well, I mean, everybody's kind of dealing with their own departures. That's definitely a lot. Obviously, you got to feel like something went wrong as far as team chemistry, culture, or something like all that. Or in like the Marshall case that we've seen, a coaching departure. But yeah, I mean, it's tough, and Marshall had to pull out of the bowl game altogether because they had too many transfers. It's a mess. I mean, that's where the bowl games obviously have to be viewed as somewhat exhibitions now in college football, which is kind of sad compared to what they used to be. Although a long time ago they were kind of seen as that to begin with, because if you remember, college football would vote on their champion before the bowl game, so they very much were exhibitions. But in any case, they're not what they once were, and now you're seeing, I think, even worse. The bigger problem is Penn State's quarterback, Bo Pribula, transferring. Now he's got to jump in the portal so he can get ready for next year. He's the number 2 quarterback for Penn State. They're in the midst of a playoff run. They're going to be without their number 2 quarterback. So this schedule, it makes academic sense as far as you got to get ready for January and be at the new school and all that. But man, is it a mess for college football. And again, it hurts, especially there. Where you've got, bowl games and that can be one thing, but it really should not impact the playoffs. That means you got a structural problem.
That's where I was going with that, Bach. I'm glad you said that. 35 players at one time, dude, that's a mass exodus. Scholarship players. Now you got to replace them. Now you got to comb through countless of film to replace those guys. I'm not saying that you ain't got your work cut out for you and there ain't guys out there, but you got your work cut out for you.
It'd be easy. Power 5 school. They're going to get a lot of D1 guys when this over and said and done because they're not going to have anywhere to go. So, and plus their coach took a job at Utah State. So most of them probably going to transfer where he goes. Same conference I think they are with. But at the same time, these kids got to learn, man, the grass is not going to be so greener on the other side. I mean, you're going to probably have a portal football team you can start up after the end of the season. Maybe they should start a portal football team.
They probably should. There'll be a lot of leftovers.
Yeah, but what does that do like Marshall when they have to forfeit a bowl game? What does that do to the psyche of just the program in general? Like, are we seeing the beginning of programs being ended? Do you see Marshall being good again? And how?
Well, the thing about Marshall is the same thing going on with this, like New Mexico. Their coach signed with another school in the same conference. Now, what happens? They go all of them go to where he goes. But it's not fun for college football because now they're not going to play in the bowl game, and they had to get who? LA Tech or somebody?
Louisiana Tech.
They had to get Louisiana Tech to fill the void. But like I said, I mean, they shouldn't. They should make them play in the bowl game, then transfer. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I agree with you on that one, Black Shirt. I don't think it's fair to the university. I don't think it's fair to the programs. I don't think it's fair to the fans that you get ready. You think you're going to a bowl game and 35 guys say, we're out of here. Or your backup quarterback before a championship run says, you know what? I don't care if he goes down. Screw you guys. I just think it's a bad precedence for football. It makes it hard for me to watch football because, okay, Keegan Johnson is in the portal, K-State. Why do you think Keegan Johnson's in the portal? And is that a potential guy that we go after? Big time player, big time reception guy. K-State probably didn't use him the way he should have. Should have stayed at Iowa. If you know, hindsight's 2020. But could you imagine if Iowa had a Keegan Johnson to go with Deuce? That's a problem. So now when you look at Keegan Johnson, he's got 1 year to play. Do you look at that kid and say, hey, he's been a part of the program, his dad's a part of the program. He is a big-time receiver. We need a big-time receiver. And or what does that do to K-State? There's just so many questions.
It goes both ways. Now you got to see his stats and see do they compare and do we need him? How big is he?
He's a game breaker. He's a game breaker.
But we got a team full of 5'11" guys
he's not 5'11". He's like 6'1".
6'206" is what he's listed.
Yeah. No, he's a gamer. K-State did not go to him enough. I mean, the stats that he had was amazing, but K-State, he was not the number one target. And he still put up numbers. If you go and look at his stats. I'm just saying, at some point, we got to build a winning mindset. This guy he's got real numbers. He's a great locker room dude. And I think it'd be great to get, someone, we can bring one of ours home, like everybody else been doing, like we've been doing with these one-hit wonders that haven't been successful. I think that's a one-hit wonder in Keegan Johnson that, to me, huge. And it will help solidify your receiving room to me.
Well, they definitely need to do that. I mean, they've been reportedly going after Eric Rivers from Florida International. Obviously, playing at Florida International, a little bit different. But I mean, he talked about putting up numbers. He had 62 receptions for 1,172 yards and 12 touchdowns. Now he is, to Terrell's point, a 5'11" receiver. Nebraska's kind of loading up on those type of guys, but so that could be interesting. I don't know. Have you heard too much of a connection with Keegan Johnson? For what it's worth, his last year at Kansas State, 29 receptions, 359 yards, and a touchdown. But like you said, a legacy kid at Nebraska out of Omaha. Been following his career, since he declared and went to Iowa to begin with.
Well, I'd be curious to see how many targets. I don't know if it's got that stat, but how many times he was targeted. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't know what's going on inside that locker room. I don't know what's going inside the coaches' minds. They got so many things they have to do, first and foremost, to solidify their coaching staff. I think before you can move on, and you can really go and get guys, but until you can really identify the guys you really want, your coaching staff has to be well-rounded, and it has to be done and over. And receivers, I think the room is good, but you got to remember, you lost Davon Hall in that. You lost how many scholarship receivers did we lose? 4? 5? 4 for sure.
Well, Nair has another year. We haven't heard anything about him yet, but you lost Garcia.
Well, that's 5.
Banks.
6. Because you lost the guys to the transfer portal, the young guys. You lost 3 young guys to the transfer portal, or was it 4?
You lost guys that probably didn't have no stats, but
they might have had no stats, but you don't know what they was doing in practice. You don't know what type of work they was putting in practice.
When you get up and run like that, it's kind of hard to project something that not here.
I would agree with that. I don't know why they got up and ran. I can't say what that was. Remember what I said. It'd be nice to get exit interviews with the players. It'd be very nice to get the exit interview, find out from their perspective what went wrong from their eyes. Because all we ever hear, right, is thank you, Nebraska. Appreciate you, fans. On and bigger, better things. I decided to get in the transfer portal. Yada, 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 yada. And it's always nice. And I get that, but
All right.
I would like to hear it. Hold up
we
for
got
you,
some
though.
breaking news for
Yeah.
you. Nebraska versus Cincy has been moved to Kansas City.
There you go. That's the Cincinnati home game too. So I bet there'll be more Nebraska fans there than Cincinnati fans. So good deal, cool stuff.
Do they still do the or is that banned?
I'm
not sure. I don't know if they'll do that at
That's
this
Big
game.
Red. This is our home field. We're not worried about Kansas. We're just going to play on the field.
Why you want to just smack me around already? It's Monday, man. I've been through enough. I've been traumatized this weekend. My whole body's sore. Listen, I got my what?
Save the drama.
You better watch your mouth for your mama. Hey, I
want to talk about something when we come back. All right,
that's fine, but I got to talk about something now. Y'all see this hoodie? Why am I wearing a hoodie?
Cold?
What?
Because it's cold?
No, it's the Bill Belichick effect hoodie. I think Bill Belichick. I'm betting North Carolina all the way, baby. I've been hearing really, really big secrets out of North Carolina. Terrell, you don't think so, but I'm telling you, you never know. Go ahead.
It's not gonna happen.
Well, you said we'll talk about it next segment, but you don't know. You don't know. Admit it. You don't know.
I know.
Admit you don't know.
I know. I just read it. I know.
You read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can read it. Get us out of here.
You sent me the article where you read that at because that is false.
Go ahead, get us out of here, man. You said you got to do the next segment.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. Will be back.
Woo!
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call Liberty Law Group at 877-42-LIBERTY. Advocates you need, trial attorneys you can trust. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday sales event is now underway with unbelievably low interest rates and huge discounts on both our new and pre-owned inventory. Right now, we're offering 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. These are the absolute biggest discounts of the year. You heard right, 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. So please stop on in or check us out online at CoppelCars.com. All deals with approved credit, must trade, and Costco.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars. With the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
New year, new you? Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
This holiday season, grab the gift that everyone is hoping to open on Christmas morning and savor for as long as possible. Fruitcake from Beatrice Bakery. Beatrice Bakery offers their traditional fruitcake, their signature liqueur cakes infused with rum, brandy, or other liqueurs, and now Beatrice Bakery has nut-free options. Visit grandmasbakeshop.com to place your order now. They'll ship anywhere in the world. Happy holidays from Beatrice Bakery.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, Captain. I want to hear your little story.
What story? Which one?
Your story. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. Nope. Man, I'm good. I'll hold it. I'll hold. I'll wait till later on in the week before I go on the record and saying some crazy stuff like that.
You ain't never set me up, Black Shirt. Nice try, though. Nice try.
All right. Saturday night, the Heisman. This is one of the closest Heisman race we had since 2009. The media person is Travis Hunter. The people's choice is Ashon Gentry. My choice, I'm gonna say Hunter. He deserves it. You probably won't see another two-way player like this for another 30 years that probably excelled on both sides of the ball. Stat-wise, his receiver stats are better than his DB stats because don't too many people throw on him. I mean, he's probably got burnt a couple of times. Once, I think that was against what was that school, Bach? I'm trying to see. Dude did Utah. That was the only guy I seen really burn him. But if I had to say so, I'll go with Gentry. I mean, Hunter on it because
Try again.
You're asking for the best player in the nation overall. Now they can fight or fuss with some points about me because he came close to Barry Sanders' record. No, he didn't. Because Barry did it in 11 games and they don't count conference championship stats. And that where he had 200 yards to put him a little closer to what it is. 14 games to 11. What you think about that, Captain?
It's hard. That's tough, man, for anybody. It don't matter. That was a tough, when you in a season where you don't see two-way players. Who was the last real great two-way player?
Charles Woodson.
I go Charles Woodson, but there's a guy between there. I thought it was one of the
running back from UCLA, linebacker, running back. What his name was?
No. There's one more guy.
The guy from Michigan.
No. There's another guy in there that went both ways on another team between Woodson and now.
I think Champ Bailey might have played.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Champ Bailey. And Champ Bailey was good, but he wasn't up for the Heisman. I think
he was like 7th or something in the Heisman.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't in the top 2. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you a few arguments as to why Mr. Gentry should have been the Heisman Trophy winner. I don't care either way. I think you got the 1 and 2 guy. I don't care if you flipped him or not. He gained 2,497 yards rushing. I don't care what you say. In one season? Where does that place him all time in one season in the history of college football?
Are you counting that? Are you counting that conference championship?
We didn't do that They didn't do that years ago. Regardless, Barry Sanders.
Regardless, you look at the number of games that Barry did in 11.
Well, don't want to argue today. This is good. How do I call this? Be kind Monday. He's still 150 yards behind Barry Sanders. So that conversation's out. He's number 4 all time. In a season. One season, I'm saying. That's all. Boise State did win the Mountain West Championship, didn't they?
Yeah, going to the playoffs.
Did Colorado win?
They did not.
Oh, so when we talk about the most valuable player of the entire league, who do you think is more valuable to the program? I get it. But Boise State is going on. Boise State won the championship. Boise State has a bye. Who's more valuable? Because I would tell you now, if Colorado had done the things that Boise State done, it would be Travis Hunter for me in a landslide. But they're not even in the playoffs.
That's not what the award for. It doesn't. We had this conversation so many times. It's the best player, period.
Duh. We know it's the best player, period, Mr. Black Shirt. That's why I'm giving you the reasons why Genty could have won the Heisman too. That's all.
But
Now,
we can say the same thing about Tommy Frazier. He didn't get it. So, I mean, hey, we want to start this argument all over again from 30
Who did
years
Tommy
ago?
Frazier lose? Wait a second. See, that's what I'm saying. Bring the facts. Who did Tommy Frazier lose to?
Eddie George.
What was Eddie George's record going into the bowl game?
11-1 probably.
What? Bach, look it up. 1995, Ohio State. What was their record? You might be right, Black Shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, they finished 11-2.
Mm-hmm.
But they lost the. Let me double check. They lost the Citrus Bowl, so they were.
So who they lose to during the season?
The Rose Bowl.
No, but at Heisman voting, they would have been 11-1.
Who's that one loss to?
Michigan.
Perfect. Do you absolutely think who was more valuable to the team until win? Because it's all about winning championships, right? And in Black Shirt, say what you want, but you know Tommy got robbed. You know Tommy got robbed for that Heisman. Now, if you wanted to justify it, a couple times Brooke had to come into the game in 1995. So if you want to justify as a reason why Eddie George won, he played every game. I think Tommy played every game, but I don't know if he was in. I like I said, it was one of those games in 95 that I thought Brooke had to come into the game so we can win that game. Well, you remember that game? Was it Wyoming? That was 94 was Wyoming?
Yeah.
Well, then, like I said, you're going to get robbed. But I just think that, to me, the Heisman goes to the most valuable player. And the most valuable player is the guy who helps his team take away 2,400 yards. Do you think they make it anywhere? Take Genty out the equation. Are we talking about Boise State?
No, they probably don't win the Mountain West.
At all. Now, take away Travis Hunter. Okay, they did good. How much does that kill their team?
Well, it hurt them significantly.
Does it?
He's the best player on the field and they can play him the whole time.
But look at Jalen Daniels. He played on the 8-3. What was their record last year?
Yeah, I mean, it's not all about completely winning, but I think to the Frazier point is that if they would have done the Heisman after the season, after the bowl games, Frazier would have won the Heisman. You could see that come back around here, where if Boise State makes a run in these playoffs and it's due to Genty, then he probably should have won the Heisman. So
that's all I'm saying.
It's going to go back to the old, maybe we should do the Heisman at the end after all the games are played, but that's just not the way they've done it.
2015. Derrick Henry over Christian McCaffrey. Now, was that a snub, Bob?
You could argue.
Well, what did Derrick Henry have, though? What was the stats? Yards, just because you got yards. I'm saying, give me the complete book. Open the book up for a second. McCaffrey, 2,664 yards, cornerhead JS1 says.
That's probably all purpose. Nobody came close to that.
Thank you. That's all-purpose yards, right? What college?
Stanford.
Perfect. Stanford win the conference.
I believe they went to the Rose Bowl that year.
No, the question was, did they win the conference?
I would assume so then.
All right, now let's flip back over to Derrick Henry. What college?
Alabama, 1986. He had 1,986 yards.
What did Alabama do? Did they win the SEC in 15? Did they win the championship?
Well, I was saying, it was before the ACC tournament. SEC and the national championship game.
They both was undefeated.
Well, they won. So in 2015, Alabama won the SEC championship game, and then they voted on the Heisman. Alabama did go on to win the national championship that year.
Perfect. But what was Stanford's record going into the bowl game? Because you got to look at the complete story. Can't just look at a piece of the pie and say, "Oh, I know how you made that pie. It's like you put nutmeg in it." That's it.
They were 11-2 going in the bowl game after winning the Pac-12 championship game.
So they were 11-2. They won the Pac-12, and they're 11-2. I don't know if that was a snub. Derrick Henry and them went on to win the championship. They actually got it right this time. Don't you think that most of the times the best player comes from the team who wins the championship most of the time?
Not necessarily. Again, I think Dylan Gabriel would probably win that award if that were the case this year.
Who won the championship when Sue? Who won the championship when Sue was there? He got second.
Alabama.
No, who won? Not the championship, but who won the Heisman?
Mark Ingram.
Okay, we got more to talk about. Throw it the break, Bach.
All right, you listen to the Captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back after this break.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score big on Kawasaki's all-new Ridge lineup. The Ridge XR, Ridge HVAC, and the Ridge Limited, all built to take on your day with a full factory cab, including heat and AC. Stop by Indian Motorcycle of Lincoln today and rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of December. Save big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft on end-of-the-year specials store-wide at their new 27th and I-80 location.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law Group and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday sales event is now underway with unbelievably low interest rates and huge discounts on both our new and pre-owned inventory. Right now, we're offering 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. These are the absolute biggest discounts of the year. You heard right, 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. So please stop on in or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. All deals with approved credit, must trade, and Costco.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
New year, new you? Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, Head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks, exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Make Hog Wild the centerpiece of your holiday meal. Pre-order a 4-pound boneless ham for $50, a 12-pound whole smoked turkey, or a 4-pound turkey breast for $55. A complete meal includes your choice of a whole turkey or turkey breast, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, green beans or corn, and a dozen rolls for $130. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com soon. Quantities are limited. All weights are approximate before cooking. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
This holiday season, give yourself the ultimate gift, self-care and peace of mind. We know the holidays can bring stress, but did you know that managing that stress is key to your heart health? High blood pressure and heart disease can be impacted during this busy time. In fact, heart attacks are more common during the holidays. So take a moment for yourself. Breathe, relax, and prioritize your well-being. Search Chronic Disease Nebraska to learn more. Paid for by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brad.
Excavating.
I can't do the excavating part with you to be distorted, right?
That's right.
Right. See, I'm learning. You got to learn on the fly, baby. Adjust, attack and adjust. Go ahead, Terrell. Did you want to say that before I start reading all of these?
All of what?
All of these texts.
Well, like when we talk about the Derrick Henry thing, he rushed for what, 1,989 yards. Christian McCaffrey will rush for 2,019 yards, 45 catches, 645 yards. I mean, it's not about, this award is not given to the best players. That was the best team player right there, because Alabama was, playing it. And the same thing happened with Sue. Same thing happened with Tommy.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not mad at all. I think Travis Hunter is a spectacular player. Anytime you can get a guy who is the best player, would you say he was the best receiver?
One of. I mean, now they make a case because they always talk about the unknown guy. Now,
what
we haven't
unknown?
talked about this Florida International or whoever led the nation in receiving. His name didn't come up till a day or two ago.
If you had to pick the best receiver, if you got the first pick, who would you pick? Would it be Travis Hunter, or would you put another receiver in front of him?
I would put a true receiver in front of him.
Not me. If I could just make him play receiver, would I pick him over everybody? That's the question.
Over college football now, or just
now? Talking today.
No,
today,
I would probably take Jeremiah Smith or one of those young cats before I take him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your opinion. What about defensive back?
I probably would take him. Lockdown corner, plays great on the ball, off ball. So, he's probably the best corner out there.
Punt returner?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay. I don't think you go wrong with him. I just think that he's been more consistent, I think, than Gentry over his career at Colorado, I think. And I think when you look at that in the grand scheme of things, like if Colorado can't replace him, it's gonna take two people to replace that guy. Two spectacular players to replace one. And when it takes two people to replace one, you almost have to say, yeah, you can't go get two running backs to replace Gentry. But now you got to get a guy that can replace a guy that's a big play receiver and a big play defensive threat that can hurt you all over the field, that you knew whatever side Travis Hunter was on, that team was not throwing the ball to that side. He did not get action. And when a team has to game plan for you, not that they didn't have to game plan for Gentry, I think you've got to take your hat off. I don't know A729 if Travis Hunter won because of the Deion effect. I don't know about that.
Lil Wayne in the crowd.
Yeah, nah. That man was amazing.
Here's what I will say, though. I, as a Nebraska fan, and obviously you pay attention closest to your own games, I just wasn't blown away by him in the Nebraska games either time that they played him. He's really good player. I'm not saying that he wasn't one of the best players on the field. He just, Tommy Hill did a pretty good job of.
Stop! Don't you bring up Tommy Hill in this conversation?
Well, it's a serious part of it is that Tommy Hill's right after that Colorado game. That's why there started being people saying, well, maybe he's a first round pick because of how well he did against Travis Hunter. Of course, we know the rest of the season, Tommy Hill started to falter, but he
made a pick six block against him.
Yeah,
that's all he really did. He got a pick six, and it wasn't even against him. It was an ill-advised throw.
But what I'm saying is Travis Hunter, they didn't score on Nebraska. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They scored 10 points in the second half. Do you believe
that same Colorado team at the end of the season, what do you think they would have got beat by Nebraska the way they got beat?
I don't think so, but that's not the argument. My argument is that I just usually when you see a Heisman Trophy winner or somebody that's in that category, you usually are like blown away by them when they play your team. And Nebraska played him twice, and I just wasn't blown away. I think he's really good. I mean, he's right up there, both on wide receiver and cornerback as one of the best in the nation. And so I get it. I mean, totality player, like that's incredible. But I'm not necessarily blown away by him at wide receiver or cornerback.
Who would you have picked? You had a vote.
It's tough. I probably would have went with Genty.
Why?
Partially because of how high I hold that Barry Sanders record up there, but 200 yards, 200 yards a game, that type of stuff. I mean, I think that was pretty incredible. But I mean, I'm not too upset by it because I could see Travis Hunter too, because it's just amazing to be able to play on both sides of the ball, to be one of the best players in the nation on both sides of the ball. But at the same time, I just, his high for receiving yards this year, 153, that's a good game. But it feels like you didn't have a 200-yard performance or,
had 100 catches.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Catches.
92 catches.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's good. They're good numbers.
1,500 yards.
That's numbers. More than almost two of our guys for sure.
We're not when I'm talking Heisman, I'm not comparing our guys to the Heisman winner.
No, I said we're talking about a guy who played dang near the whole game.
Right.
You're not talking about a guy who got off the field, took a break, and then came back again for defense. No, this guy went out there for offense and defense. Do you know how hard that is?
Now, I understand. That's why I have it. That's why I understand why he's up there. I wasn't completely blown away.
No problem. Here's the real question. Who will last longer in the NFL? And who's gonna get drafted higher in the NFL? Last question. Will Travis Hunter be a two-way star in the NFL?
Oh, for sure.
No way.
You're gonna try.
No way. No way. No way he tried.
He's try, but that's gonna be tough.
No way. No way, because this is a different ball game.
Man, he don't have to be a starter on defense. I mean, he can always come in on third down packages. I'm not saying start both ways, but he can play both ways.
Who's going first? Hunter or Gentry?
I think Hunter will be drafted higher.
Whose career lasts longer?
Well, we know what running backs, they don't last but 5 to 6 years there. But, put him in the right situation. You never know.
Travis Hunter's still playing.
Hey, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry still playing.
Changing it back to the old ways.
But that's an anomaly. Amon Green, anomaly. All the running backs that made it 10, 12 years are anomalies. That's not how it usually works. You usually get broke up by then. Every Alabama running back that was a big-time first-round draft pick, are they still in the league right now today?
Not every one of them.
Thank you.
And Gentry, by the way, is like getting 30 carries a game, so he's got some tread off his tires already.
You got that right. So I don't know about that, Bach. Get us out of here. I don't know, Black Shirt. You got to come with a different fact.
All right, you're listening to the Captain here on 93.7 The Ticket with three-time national champ Rashawn Jackson, the All-American and Hall of Famer Terrell Farley, and myself, Bach. We'll be back after this break.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done. And mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but it will be breezy. We'll see a high around 51. Tonight, mainly clear skies with light wind, a low around 28. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds becoming mainly cloudy with light wind, and a high around 49. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fleck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Make Hog Wild the centerpiece of your holiday meal. Pre-order a 4-pound boneless ham for $50, a 12-pound whole smoked turkey, or a 4-pound turkey breast for $55. A complete meal includes your choice of a whole turkey or turkey breast, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, green beans or corn, and a dozen rolls for $130. Pre-order online at GoHogWild.com soon. Quantities are limited. All weights are approximate before cooking. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
New year, new you? Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, it's been a while since we talked. Hey, what's the latest news at Honda of Lincoln?
It has been a while, Charlie. I hope you're doing well. Happy Honda Days is in full swing, and we have over 200 new Hondas in stock right now, ready for our customers to drive home.
Wow, that's the most you've had in a long time.
It is, Charlie. And we have great lease offers and financing from just 0.9% APR.
Hey, Andy, let me tell them about the pre-owned. They have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, with financing from 3.9% APR available. Incredible deals on new and used during Happy Honda Days, or if you need tires on your current vehicle, Honda of Lincoln is your best choice. Maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12 months same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley. Who last week in his first start was a holy terror.
number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right. Welcome to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. Bob, Nebraska volleyball is back in the Final Four. Harper, what's her name? Harper Murray?
Yeah, Harper Murray.
Said she put on a clinic for any little high school girl that wants to come look and check her game out. She put on a clinic. What you got on that, Bob?
Yeah, it's incredible. It's just to watch this team continue to make Final Four runs. Now, they've come up. They've been here quite a bit. The last couple times they've made it to the championship game, they've come up short. So hopefully they can finish this one off. But it's always fun. And to be able to beat Wisconsin, to not just beat them, but sweep Wisconsin on your way to getting there, a program that's been a thorn in Nebraska's side. Now, Nebraska's been able to get the better of them here in the last year or so. But before that, has been very tough to get around the Badgers. Is incredible. Now Penn State win. I mean, the Big Ten, as usual, very strong in volleyball. But for Nebraska, Coach John Cook, that whole team, it's been a special ride, an incredible season, and they are where they always are.
What about
championship contention?
Okay, the volleyball team up the street, they had a good run.
They did. Didn't quite get to the Final Four.
Didn't get to it. Could have got there and would have been hopefully we could have made it an all Nebraskan thing. But right now we got to shift our focus to Penn State. Rico will be going to the game. I think it's in Louisville.
Yep.
When does it start?
Let me double check here.
So I think Rico's going, but congratulations to the girls volleyball team, man. That's it. Year in and year out, they're on their game.
The picture of consistency. Not only that, could you imagine if Nebraska next year fell off the potato truck for the next 20 years in volleyball? That even the picture?
Hard to imagine. That won't happen.
Okay. Let's make sure. Now, I apologize. I shout out to the volleyball team. I'm looking at some stats. Charles Woodson won the Heisman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a two-way player, punt return guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's look at some stats real quick because I want to put this to bed. There was 2 receivers that had more than 90 catches, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. You know who they were? Text lines got it already.
In 1997?
No, I'm not. I'm not in 97. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going back to Charles. I'm going back to Travis Hunter, and why he's the Heisman Trophy winner. Okay. Charles Woodson had 11 catches for 231 yards and 2 touchdowns, 33 punt returns for 283 yards. I don't know. I didn't get to his defensive stats. But Hunter played 1,443 snaps. You do the math. What does that average out to be a game? They were 9-3. Okay. He had defensively, if you want to talk defense, he had 32 tackles, 4 picks, 11 PBUs, and a big time forced fumble that helped them win that game. I think you can argue Hunter is the best player in college football. And when you get in the draft, will tell you all you need to know about that, because I can guarantee you he goes higher, and I can guarantee you his career lasts longer. That's a guarantee. Just by position. Receiver, okay, guarantee he lasts longer. Corner, guarantee he lasts longer. He'll have a 10, 15-year career in the NFL. Will he play both ways? I don't know if a GM would take that chance, nonetheless it's in a big-time moment. But the NFL, because it's a game of inches and everything happens so much quicker, the hit that he's going to suffer trying to go both ways, I think you can't do it in the NFL effectively. That's why Charles Woodson didn't do it in the NFL effectively. There's been one guy and who did it effectively. Do you know who that is?
Not unless you're going back like 50 or 60 years.
I think the only reason people are just
one guy effectively.
That's why people's doing this. This is why all the naysayers say this, because of the Deion effect. It's not this. This is a player. Deion has nothing to do with how this kid plays.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he does, but this. This ain't Deion. This is Travis Hunter, the player. Travis Hunter been doing this since he was in high school. He's been playing this same type of way since high school. He could have went to Florida State and never went with Deion. He had a chance to go to Florida State.
Been a loser.
Yeah, he could have went anywhere.
Yeah.
And not been the Heisman Trophy winner though.
You never know.
No, he wouldn't.
You never know.
No, he wouldn't have been the Heisman Trophy winner without Deion. Come on. Come on. Come on. Think about it for a second. Who was the best two-way player in the NFL? You guys don't know?
I think it's the same guy.
No, it'd be Deion Sanders, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. So if he followed in the footsteps of Deion. Now, Deion, when he played receiver with the Cowboys, Deion, sir, he went in at times. He wasn't playing every snap.
Yeah.
He went in for particular plays. Now, I can see that. I cannot see this man playing 1,443 snaps in 1 year in the NFL. No way, no how. No way. He will be broke up into a million pieces. So I you know what? Now that I think about that, he's my guy. Nick Nash was the other receiver who did it. Shout out to the text line who gave me that as well. He had 104 catches, 1,382 yards, 16 touchdowns. But what did San Jose do as far as what was their record? You got to look at all of that. I'm not saying that he wasn't a great receiver. I'm simply said this guy did it and played corner. One of two. Best player in college football, if you ask me.
He did benefit from an offense that wouldn't run the ball, though.
They couldn't run the ball.
That helps your passing offense.
They couldn't run the ball. But how many times did Travis? How many yak yards did he have?
I don't know. I don't have that in front of me.
You know what I'm saying? How many yak yards? When we talk about yards after contact, I can almost go on a limb and tell you Travis Hunter probably was top 2 or 3 in yak yards at receiver. Yak yards means yards after contact, where it counts most. Now, here's how I'll flip that. Who was our best receiver yards after contact?
You mean yards after catch for a receiver?
Yards at no
running back is after contact.
Well, I mean yards after catch, exactly. Same difference.
Who was our best one?
After the catch. What did they do after the catch? Who's our best guy? Dang, I got y'all stumped today. Y'all melting down.
I think the idea was that Barney could be with his speed, so they gave him a lot of like dump off passes. They didn't.
Did Barney make people miss like Emmett Johnson?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're including, I thought you were talking about wide receivers, but if you're
that's all. No, I am. I'm only talking about. I'm only talking about wide receivers. But
yeah.
if you're not making people miss like Emmett Johnson after the catch, then that's what Travis Hunter makes you miss like Emmett Johnson after the catch. You understand how valuable that is?
Yeah.
Where you can turn a 5-yard dig route, hitch route, slant route into a 60-yard touchdown. That helps your quarterback immensely. Ask Dylan Raiola if he would like to have a Travis Hunter. You're going to have to find that guy. Because unless Ja'Cory Barney goes into the weight room, puts on another 20 pounds and does it, okay. Unless, what's my other guy that you love, Terrell? 16?
Nair.
You said is a receiver. No, 16.
Bonner.
Bonner.
Unless Bonner drops some poundages to be a true receiver, we gotta find weapons now. Okay, a weapon is someone who will always make the play. Most of the times, he's gonna make the play every single time. You ever put the ball up and they threw the ball to Jerry Rice and you thought Jerry Rice wasn't gonna make that play? How many times did we win the 50-50 ball this year?
None.
A few times.
Yeah.
There's a couple big catches, maybe one or two. Not enough. So you got to have a serious competitor who wants that doggone ball, who in the 50-50 ball is going to win 100% of the time or doggone try to. We want aggressive playmakers, guys who aren't afraid that when they catch the ball, they want to go score, not catch the ball and run out of bounds, not catch the ball and fall down. P.T. Pierce. So Travis Hunter is that guy. Please, can we get a receiver that looks like Travis Hunter? I'm not saying look like him, play like him. A competitor. What, Terrell?
No, I just laugh at that. You just look like him.
Whoa, cheeseburger. That's what you was laughing at? We need to buy VJ a Buffs outfit. Nobody's talking about the Buffs. We're talking about the Heisman Trophy winner. Okay? Now, I'm past that. I'm done with that now. I'm done with that. Because it really don't matter what Colorado does that they a Heisman Trophy winner. They got to replace him next year, don't they?
Yeah.
Is Deion leaving? They got to replace his quarterback, don't they?
Yep.
Do they have that?
Well, they got the 5-star out of Georgia.
We'll see. We'll see. What about this FIU receiver? Talk to me about him. We're pretty high on him, right?
Yeah, Eric Rivers, who is a 1,000-yard receiver himself. Nebraska's pretty high on. Again, not the biggest bodied receiver in the transfer portal, but one of the top ones.
Well, as long as he can make people miss, I'm trying to get back to my top available. As long as he can make people miss, I think you gotta look at that because we need somebody there that is a big time playmaker. Possession receivers, perfect. But PT Pierce, we gotta have. We definitely gotta have. Anyway.
Well, we did sign a long snapper, so maybe that could help us on the punt team.
That will help. Kevin Gaelic is a big signing, but
are you serious?
Yeah. Well, Nebraska has an offensive lineman in the day, and this guy's I think he's a left tackle, but he comes with a pretty heavy price tag. I think he's looking for $1 million. So, but they say left tackles make all the money, don't they, Bob?
Oh yeah.
And then the Michigan guy, I think we was trying to get the Michigan guy, but they say he also wanted a lot of money. They say he wanted around $300,000. But if you need these type of players, you have to go spend the money.
You better spend the money. I mean, if you want to be, if you want to contend, if you want to make the playoffs, you better spend the money. Now, no, I didn't give my sources up, but anyway, wide receiver. Remember, I told you about my list, and on my list of top wide receivers to go after, I had Dwayne Key, Kentucky, Eric Rivers, FIU, Design Stribling, OU State, and Omari Hayes, Florida Atlantic. If we do the unthinkable and get the top 2 receivers out of the transfer portal, you got to take your hat off to the Nebraska football team at that point for doing their homework and going to get the guys we need to get. Those are the top 2 guys in the transfer portal, right? That receiver?
And you're probably part.
Yeah! Must be in Nebraska, too.
Well, you got the guy from Georgia Tech who's out there.
Did we get Dwayne Key? Is he coming?
Dan Key, he's visiting some other places too. And so is Rivers, by the way. Nebraska's in no way a shoe-in. Rivers, I think, has visited Miami. He's got Penn State and Colorado also in his interest.
That's fine. I think Nebraska's, when you look at the grand scheme of things, you get some linemen in with those two, along with what we already have. I think that's a doggone good receiving core. Helps the young guys, mix of old and new. You've got a couple possession receivers. I just think we got to get better across the board defensively. Have we signed a linebacker?
Nope. We only got 2 players so far, the long snapper and the defensive end. That's it.
You got to sign a linebacker or 2. Who do we have left in the linebacker core after Javen Wright leaves?
You got Vincent Shavers.
Young guy. Not to say that he's not going to be amazing. Willis McGahee, another young guy. You better go get somebody in the transfer portal that's a big-time tackler.
Bullock done?
Yeah.
We'll see. More of the Captain Show when we return. 93.7 The Ticket, fastest 2 hours in radio.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at christmaslightsinlincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before. At Midwest Bank, they want to thank all the generous donors who helped make their 2024 Turkey Drive for Schools a success. Thanks to the generosity, they raised enough money to provide 153 families across 6 different schools in Lincoln with a full Thanksgiving meal. With your support, they made Thanksgiving Day for those families a little brighter. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solution offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Dreaming of a green Christmas this year? Make it a reality with Acres. We're offering 0% for 60 months financing on most new John Deere compact tractors, Gator UTVs, and mowers. From moving snow to landscaping the perfect yard, John Deere equipment turns chores into child's play. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today. Act now. These incentives expire December 31st, 2024. Financing requirements approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions may apply.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening?
There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Every home is different. Every family is different. So when it comes to a new heating and cooling system, why not get what fits you best? Get the perfect fit with Bryant. Maybe you need higher efficiency, better humidity control, increased warranty, or all the bells and whistles. Bryant provides options in warranty, brand, comfort, and efficiency while maximizing savings. Call 467-1111 or visit BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes. Feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show. Bach, let that play. Turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to name off some names of some teams or where they going. Daniel Kalen, the University of Virginia. Jamari Butler, LSU. Stephon Thompson, Florida State. And that's about it. The other guys haven't hit anything. I know Malachi Coleman visited Minnesota over the weekend, but yeah, that's about it. Oh, they say Malachi's 100% to Minnesota.
Oh, he is.
James Williams, Florida State. Prince Umawaleti, Ole Miss.
Yeah, these are just projections at this point.
Yeah, I think he signed with Ole Miss.
Princewell?
Yeah.
I don't think. Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I think it's official now. He's going with his brother, big bro.
But yeah, Daniel Kalen, Virginia, man. I'm glad that kid found. I mean, you can make it from Virginia. I mean, this is one of the kids, and this is what I say. Kids that's removed 1 year from high school, they have a better chance than a kid who's been in college 2 or 3 years without anything. Because, you know, ranking wise, and Daniel Kalen was a good 4-star quarterback, played in the All-Star game. I mean, he was in the top 11 elite quarterback. So, kids can find a home. It's just you got to put in the work to find them.
Yeah, and Princewell did commit to Ole Miss. I didn't see that, but that's kind of interesting. Princewell to Ole Miss, and obviously, like you said, Butler to LSU. Those are some pretty big schools, pretty big landing spots.
Yeah, that's great landing spots. What are you talking about?
I mean, look for Butler. Butler to me is going to get a chance to put his hand in the ground. I mean, I like that. He's going to get a chance to put his hand in the ground.
I don't like LSU coach, but
I do. I mean, I like where it's going.
Nebraska is set to hire Addison Williams as their next DB coach, former defensive coordinator from Central Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good hire, I would think. Especially with
Yeah.
your, John Butler not having too much defensive coordinator experience. I think that was maybe one thing that people were worried about. Now he did, obviously had that year at Penn State, but now you start to surround him. Obviously with Phil Snow going to be the associate head coach. Again, still not official. We all have to act like it's not going to happen. But to bring him in with all those years of coordinator experience, and then now Williams with a little bit of coordinator experience as well, seems like a good fit.
Yeah. Great recruiter from the Atlanta area. Alumni of Westlake High School. Who went to Westlake? Pac-Man Jones, another Cam Newton. So he's a very good. That's a good area to recruit in, especially for DBs and linebackers. So maybe this is a good fit. Maybe John Butler's giving up that range so he can concentrate on defensive coordinator. Also hired Phil Simpson as outside linebacker coach. Terry Braden, the defensive line coach, and Daniel Short Jr. as the receiver coach.
I'm gonna change the subject just a pinch because I just want to ask you guys, what would you do if you had to play for free in the NFL for 1 week?
What'd you say now?
Let me set that up again. Remember Pacheco?
Yeah.
He lowered his head in the game. The league fined him, not the refs. The refs didn't throw the flag, nothing. The league fined him for unnecessary roughness for using his helmet on the play, where he wasn't even penalized now. So he makes about $54,000 a week. They fined him $45,000. I would be hurt. I would be crushed. I just wanted to throw that out there. I just thought that was kind of cruel. But it takes you back to who runs what. It takes you back to, is the NCAA on the brink of total destruction? Marshall, New Mexico. You got teams. Who'd you say? Not Boise State, but who lost their second string quarterback?
Penn State.
Penn State. You got the best corner off a Northwestern football team. Guess where he's going? The best corner. On his way to Oregon. So how is that we have guys that are in the same conference going to other conference teams, jumping in the portal? Not just guys that you be like, you get out of here. This is the best player on Northwestern's football team. Defensive player. What did Oregon offer him to get him to walk?
You probably won't have to get too much for me from Oregon. They got Nike.
I'm just saying, man. So the
I seen
teams.
something earlier. The kid that Lacey that we recruited.
Kewan Lacey, yeah.
Where did he go?
He went to Missouri, and he was at one time committed to Nebraska. After one season at Missouri, he's in the transfer portal. Of course, Williams Nwaneri over from Missouri as well. Nebraska picked up him, so maybe there's a connection there.
I don't know. I just we got to be very, 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 very selective when we are getting in this transfer portal. I don't think we can afford to miss again. It's got to be a guy. Pay for it. Pay for it. Pay for it. That's what we're doing now, right?
Here's the thing about that. Eric Singleton Jr. He's the number one ranked player in the portal. Wide receiver. Ole Miss. Kevin Concept. He's from Alabama. He's going to Colorado from Alabama. Michael Hudson. He's going to Texas A&M. He's a 5-star that went to Texas Tech. He's going to A&M.
Paying for it. Kent says this. I'm not trying to be critical, gentlemen, but one thing Coach Osborne always said was continuality. It says continuity. I don't know if that
continuity.
Continuity. Thank you for that, Bach. I couldn't see my eyes play tricks on me. Of a staff is so important. Why are we seeing so much turnover so quick under Rule?
It's going to be hard to keep any staff as long as Coach Osborne did. I think it's a different day and era, but there's certainly a lot of turnover with Coach Rowe's coaching staff so far, for various reasons. I mean, you can run down the tight end and secondaries coach. I mean, that's going to be a different reason than why Tony White left, a different reason than why your offensive coordinator got demoted. So it's a lot of moving parts there.
But what's the one thing that these players have seen over the last 6-7 years?
Coaches in and out.
Inconsistency of coaches, Black Shirt. You're exactly right. And if you got to have coaches that are willing to stay 5 years, don't you think? 5? We can't get a 5-year run of consistency of coaches?
I don't know if Nebraska. I don't know if they're making hires that way. I mean, look at the way that Matt Rule's doing. I don't think
we'll never be good again.
5-year hire.
We'll never be good again.
I don't even know if this secondary coach and your new secondary coach is a 5-year hire. If he's been a defensive coordinator before, you don't think he wants to be a defensive coordinator again?
I mean, I would hope that the type of money that we paying our coaches, that they would want to stay and build something. Like if I'm the head coach, I'm not bringing in Terrell Farley to help his career, right? Per se. I'm bringing in Terrell Farley because I want Terrell Farley to be with me for the next 10 years. If I got a 10-year contract, Terrell, you're with me for 10 years. We're building this thing. I don't want Terrell Farley to come with me for a year, 2 years, and then he's out of there, because now you just messed up the consistency of a young man. Come on, man. It's just like a father. When a father leaves a home for whatever the circumstance is, who suffers? The kids. So if the father's in and out, or the mother for that instance, in and out, where's the consistency? So we do have to get this under control. Coach Rule has to get it under control as far as the coaching carousel that we've been in. And we got to get some consistency for our young men. I can't imagine, Terrell. I mean, you had to go through it. You was only one of, I believe, there was 2 positions I thought that changed while I was at Nebraska. It was, we brought in Coach Bowl, and then what's the other outside linebackers coach? Help me out. You know what I'm talking about? No, he came in later. He was there. You know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
He might have came in after you left.
Yeah, he probably came in after I left.
What was his name? Yeah, I'm almost certain he came in after you left. I can't really remember his name right now. But here's what I'm saying. And maybe he took over for Coach Bowl. Here's all I'm saying.
I think Coach Samuel, because Coach Samuel took that New Mexico State job.
Yeah, but I can't remember exactly what was his name. I want to know what the coach's name was. But anyway, here's all I'm saying. That's one coach, 2 coaches over my career. Linebackers coach. So Coach Steele left. That gave Coach Bowl the opportunity. Then I think Coach Bowl left. I don't know if Coach Bowl left in 97, if that was the year that he left. But I know we hired another outside linebackers coach. So that's consistency. If I get 3 coaches in my room, I don't know what I'm about to believe, because all 3 coaches are going to have the guy that they like the best. Okay. How do I know that? If we had the first pick in the draft, who would you pick, Terrell?
When? Right now?
This year. Yes.
I don't know. That's hard.
Who would you pick, Bob?
Probably quarterback.
Who?
Yeah, I mean, partially team need or whatever, but Travis Hunter would definitely be up there.
No Dylan Gabriel, huh?
I mean, if you need a quarterback, it depends on how bad your team is.
Depends what your needs are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, can we pick one, please? Just pick one for giggles. You have to right now.
I think Travis Hunter makes a lot of sense. If you're not looking at position specific.
Who you say?
Penn State tight end.
First overall?
Yeah.
That's how we know you're not a good coach.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Over with. I almost want to tell you, because I'm going 2 ways. I think I'm either going, that's what it was. I appreciate that, Phil the Burn. But I got to go quarterback. If I'm rebuilding my
who got the
team,
first pick? That's what I'm saying. That's the big thing. If I already got a quarterback, I could pick the tight end, and he can go one. Didn't say nothing when Johnny Mitchell went one, did you?
he didn't go
So
first.
a tight end
overall.
can't go number one.
He didn't go first overall.
Okay.
He didn't go first overall. I'm not. What tight end is the first overall pick in the NFL draft?
Brock Byers?
No. First overall draft pick
is dangerous.
Who's ever been the first overall draft pick at tight end in the NFL draft that you can know in your modern day life? Exactly. You eat more, because you don't know more right now. I got you stumped, buddy.
Dan Key going to Ohio. I mean, he's going to Ole Miss. 97.3%.
Nobody care about Dan. Anyway, fastest 2 hours in radio. Last segment coming up. Greg and Tilden, TI, 8750, Old Dad 34, Wild Bill. If you want yours read, we're going to get you after the break. Kent, Travis, Craig, Eric, Mean Joe Green. I'm out. Psych. That's a lie, Eric. Todd Husker Biker, McGee, Mississippi Mud Dog Cheeseburger. We'll see yours after the break.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Dreaming of a green Christmas this year? Make it a reality with Acres. We're offering 0% for 60 months financing on most new John Deere compact tractors, Gator UTVs, and mowers. From moving snow to landscaping the perfect yard, John Deere equipment turns chores into child's play. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today. Act now. These incentives expire December 31st, 2024. Financing requirements approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions may apply.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solution offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option.
When we're building homes for people, we're really trying to advise on the things that are going to create value so that when they go to sell it, they're going to have equity so that they can go build their second home.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, the year has been a great year for Aspen Builders. We have had many repeat customers. We've been very blessed with great office staff, with great employees, and great subcontractors. We worked with a lot of new people building their dream home. We've built some great relationships. A lot of those relationships will continue. We'll be building them another new home down the road. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of our past customers and our future customers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Everybody likes choices when it comes to gifts, and a Max Tan gift card offers spray tanning, UV tanning, and red light therapy at all Lincoln locations. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season by visiting any Max Tan location in Lincoln or at maxtan.net.
Celebrate Christmas this year with Venue Restaurant and Lounge and our Christmas to-go meal packages. Our options include rosemary brown sugar prime rib with horseradish cream, andouille cornbread pork roulade with a sage country gravy, pistachio cranberry butter roasted duck with an orange glaze, and an herb roasted whole chicken with lemon thyme cream sauce. You choose delivery right to your home or pickup at our Venue at Home storefront. Order today at holidaysbyvenue.net. That's holidaysbyvenue.net.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12-month same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back here on the Captain on 93.7 The Ticket. Vershawn, I can't tell if you're there. You got your freezing. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, good stuff. But Terrell is running back as well here.
All right. Bach, what would you say if I was going to the bowl game?
I would say have a good time. Check out the surroundings. Have some fun in New York.
Now, there may be a chance that I've got 2 all-expense paid tickets. It means flights, hotel, accommodations. Of course, going to the game, I got tickets for that too. Who do I take, you or Terrell?
Take Bach.
I guess there's Terrell's vote.
Really?
Yep. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Are you kidding me right now? Why would you hurt my feelings like that on a Monday?
I might not be in town. I think I'm traveling. I might be traveling for Christmas.
You better make that excuse. Thanks a lot. You know what?
I think I'm going to Georgia.
Don't worry about it. You know what, Bach? Don't worry. We'll talk tomorrow, Bach. I'm not worried about Terrell anymore. It's over with. I can't believe he just shot me down like Flat 800. Terrell, really? I thought we was better. I thought we was brothers.
Yeah, but if I go to Georgia, I'm not coming back. I'm not going to New York.
Greg and Tilden says this: we can talk about the coaching carousel as a bad thing, but don't forget the kids are volunteering for the orphanages and the foster parents, even when the daddy doesn't leave. Is that what the portal's getting into? Is that what that's going to be? If we jump in the portal, are they illegitimate kids? Are they? Because that's a great analogy. If you already got a home and you have people who I think love you and care for you, do you go and jump and say, I want to go and see who wants me? Is that worth it? You don't have to answer. I get it. You guys don't want to answer. I get it. Why not answer that question though? Come on, Bob. Come on, Black Shirt.
Can you rephrase it again?
You know what? Don't even worry about it.
I'm a little lost with the analogy, to be honest with you.
Don't worry about it. Hey, 8729, thank you. 6549. You will never get assistant coaches to stay long-term with the current pay discrepancies. $150K to $300K for a position coach, $800K to $2 million for a coordinator, and up to $12 million for a head coach. Why would someone not look to become a head coach as fast as possible?
Well, not all coaches are making $12 million. So you can, only the top coaches, even Marcus Freeman, who just signed a new deal, getting $9 million a year. So if you want to go $12 million, there's only probably one person. That's probably Kirby, who's making $12, $13 million a year.
You see, that's what I'm saying, Terrell. You look at the little bitty speck instead of the big old log in the eye. Basically, what he was saying was there's a discrepancy from coordinators to position coaches, and from coordinators to head coaches. So I don't know. Is it about the money all the time? Is this what we are at, where money is the only reason why we're either coaching or playing football?
I would love to make $150K.
Me too. Coaching?
Yeah. Doing what I like. Doing what I like to do.
Oh. 8750 said, kids want instant gratification, so do coaches. It's a problem in society. Think I'm lying? Look at your 5-star quarterback that wouldn't be here except he could play instantly.
He make it all happen.
Talking about Dylan Raiola?
That's what he's talking about.
Oh. All right, what do you got, Terrell?
I don't know yet. Kind of cleaned up yesterday. I'm ahead of the trend right now, so I might just go home and just play some Call of Duty, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Bob.
We have the Adam Character Show coming up next.
Mean Joe Green says this. What you guys just said right there is why it's getting hard to believe Nebraska being anything more than Miss Big Ten. If they're even questioning the NL money, that they'll definitely don't care about getting to stop what they have to do. Now I'm confused. Thank you guys for riding with us. Stevie Wilson, Phil LeBurn, Vince Watson. All you guys that continue to give us the strength to keep coming, even though we ain't a good football team. We got a battle in New York. I hope that I'll be there. There's a chance that the captain will be in the building, all cold with everybody else. 93.7 the ticket style. Thank y'all for riding with us. What? Say that again.
That's a lie.
Get your That's a Lie t-shirts at the radio station. 93.7 the ticket. You can go to the website, go wherever, but get that That's a Lie t-shirt because it works for everybody. Christmas stuffers. Oh, at your boy.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get